In this demo, we're going to post data. This means we're going to add an input so the user can type in some data. We'll then add a button to post that data, and then we're going to echo that data back on the page. In Visual Studio, I have about.aspx open, and the designer will allow me to drag and drop controls from my toolbox. I'm going to drag and drop a text box into this area. I'll also eliminate this preceding text. I'll add a button. Cursor's blinking after the button control on the designer. I'm going to hit enter and also add a label. Keeping most of these controls with their default values, I am going to change the text of the label to not say label, but to be empty, and I'm doing so in the Properties window in Visual Studio. So now when I look at the designer, I can see I have a text box, a button, and a label. Currently it's showing label 1 because that is how I can identify it in code, because that's the name of this instance of the object. And for me to respond to what the user is going to type in the text box, I'm going to double click on the button, which is going to generate a click event in the code that's residing behind this page. What I want to do is change the label 1 text to equal whatever is residing in the text box 1.text. This is a very object-oriented approach. Have one object's property equal the value of another object's property. In none of this did I have to do anything that exposed me to the HTTP request or do anything web-specific. I will now view this in the browser. I'll enter some text in, click the button, and notice that the information has returned where the label resides on the page.